Probably the most underrated problem we have from having internet is that we start to believe that the world out there is better than the life that we have. And we always think that there's something that's going on that we're missing out on. And that's what sometimes keeps us up at night, is the belief that the best life is not my own. But if you really want an upgrade in life, the only place to have that is by taking your own life and focusing on what you have and how to make that the best it could be. Because a lot of times it holds us back from getting the best life possible, that we're looking out the window, we're not looking in the mirror. We're not realizing the situation that God put us in and how great that could be. There's a great class from Rabbi Orlovsky about Shelo Asani Goy, Shelo Asani Avid, Shelo Asani Isha, the blessings that we make. I thank you, Hashem, for not making me a Goy. Thank you, Hashem, for not making me a slave. Thank you, Hashem, for not making me a woman. That's pretty insulting to a woman, isn't it? But the explanation is that when I'm saying to Hashem, thank you for not making me a Goy, really what it means is something deeper than what we think on the outside. Of course, the brachot that's right before it is Ozei Yisrael B'Gvura, Oter Yisrael B'Tifara, which means to say that I'm thanking Hashem for the glory that Hashem made me as a Jew. Sometimes we don't appreciate what it means to be a Jew. And when we say Shelo Asani Goy, we're not saying thank you Hashem for not making me a Goy in the sense that the goy is something that's so low, and then a woman is also so low, because that doesn't make sense, would be the order in that way. But the real meaning of it is Shelo Asani Goy means to say, Hashem, thank you for not making me a goy like Trump. Thank you for not making me like a goy, like somebody who's in the president of the world, the most powerful goy in the world. You know what? Thank you for not making me a goy like Oskar Schindler. You think a guy who's like that, it's amazing how in the Yad Vashem Museum there's a big sign that says from Oskar Schindler, that I know that after my 120, when I go up to heaven, there's going to be a big voice that's going to boom and say to all people of my generation, the same thing that was said to Cain when, after he killed his brother Hevel, I hear the voices of your brother, from the blood of your brother coming out from the ground, and where were you? And I'm going to be able to say I was there for them. I heard the voices and I was there for the Jewish people. So what's so bad about being like a goy like Oskar Schindler? He's actually buried right here by the Kotel. Very interesting that a goy like that, you would say you don't want to be a goy like that. What's so bad about being like a goy like Oskar Schindler? Or you have a person who's an Eved, like Eliezer, the servant of Abraham. This guy, Eliezer, he went to Gan Eden while he's alive. That's where he never died. Eliezer was a person who had angels helping him. He had miracles happening to him. What does it mean that I don't want to be like a slave of Avraham Avinu? What does it mean that I don't want to be like a woman? What's so wrong with being like Sarai Imenu? Sarai Imenu was a woman who was a greater prophet than Avraham Avinu. What's so bad about being like that? And I'm thanking Hashem that thank you for not making me that. What does that even mean? But the explanation is that when I'm saying that I'm thanking Hashem, the fact that you gave me the full gamut of the 613 mitzvot, because a goy only has 7 mitzvot. The slave and the woman don't have the obligation of keeping the mitzvot that are positive commandments that are time bound. So I'm thanking you, Hashem, for giving me the full gamut of the 613, and it's worth it for me to have all the things that I have to go through for the 613 as a Jew, as a male, that it's worth it for that I'm happy that I don't have the even the greatest goy or the greatest slave or the greatest woman. I'd rather this opportunity that I have from you, that you osei Yisrael B'Gvura, that you otei Yisrael B'Tifara, you gave me the mitzvah of tefillin, that's worth it for me the whole world. That's what Baruch really, really is coming to tell us. The problem is that many men don't feel this way. Many men feel that life would be better if it would be different. And that's what sometimes is getting us to not be able to look forward for the next day, for how things could be better. When we're saying Shelo Asani Goy, Shelo Asani Avid, Shelo Asani Isha. Thank you, Hashem. I'm willing to give up so much. I'm willing to give up being like a goy like Schindler. I'm willing to give up so much to be like Eliezer, the servant of Abraham. I'm willing so much to give up to be like Sarai Imenu, just so I could get the chance to do the mitzvot. So the problem that we have when we focus on other people, I know this as a coach. So many things that I used to think about, how life could be better like this, or life could be better like that. The best place of life is exactly the way that God made you. And when you take out the things that confuse you from that, and you focus on how to make your life the best, that's when the upgrade really happens. That's when you get a good night's sleep, and that's when you wake up with energy.